Welcome, traders. This is a live trading blog where I trade trading systems such as the day trading, swing trading, position trading, and the four horsemen. Video updates 2 to 4 times a week roughly. If you would like to know how I trade these systems, I have links to those videos below. These are rules-based systems, so it takes the human emotion factor out, which is the main thing that's holding beginner traders back from making real profits. I place my orders in the beginning of the Tokyo session for my four horsemen and day trading. I also place pending orders during the beginning of the month for my position trades, and I also trade the first few hours of the week for my swing trades. Again, more information is in the video links below. So we are currently 4:45 p.m., which is an hour and 45 minutes after the new session for the new week. I actually began my recording, and then that got deleted because I had to restart my computer. But let me just tell you where we're at right now. No trades for the four horsemen currently. I do expect a slow week due to Thanksgiving week. But that's not the reason why there's no trades. Basically, it just hasn't came to my entry level. But I did have one single trade on for the euro yen. This is a 4-hour chart, so the pivot zones are a lot smaller. This is the only one that hasn't reached the take profit zone for the month. It did up here, but we reset once we hit the central pivot, and I took this trade with the spread right here, but the spread got me in right up here, so I do have a take profit up here, and my stop is below the support level. All the other like pounds, USD, Australian USD, the USD CAD, Euro USD, they all hit their weekly profit or their monthly profit, but never reset back to central pivot. Same thing with the pound yen, Australian yen, getting close on the CAD yen, but those will be available for day trades. So that's what I have for that right now. Let's go ahead and go into my stats. So this is my four horsemen. These are all weekly stats here. It's my equity curve. It's what we do live on this broadcast. This is my day trades, swing trades, and position trades. So that's 2 weeks worth of trading since I've been doing it with this series on YouTube. This is the stats results up in that time period, 24%. First thing I want to do. I do have the euro yen that is between the M2 and central pivot. So what I want to do is I want to place a trade alert if we go above central pivot. I don't want to take any trades. So let's go ahead and modify this here. No expiration. And swing trading alerts. Okay. I am going to place a pending order. So the pending order is going to go, let's see here, this is a 2.7 pip spread. Okay, so let's go with 122.979. And we're going to place our stop. $122,554. All right, so that's our entry. This is our stop. and I do want to place my my alert, my main alert at 123.42.40. Alright, that's central pivot alert right there. Alright, that's it for the euro yen. Now, price did make a go at the Australian yen, so if we do break above central pivot, let's go ahead and make a new alert. Then it will be deactivated. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and place the pending order on this one as well. This one's a 1.9. Let's go with 75,624. And our stop loss it's going to be 75,298. And then I'm going to place my alert for above the central pivot, just above the central pivot, because I know the high end of the spread will trigger it. So it's going to be up above with spread. 75,996. That's our central pivot alert. In fact, I do need to adjust the euro yens with the spread. So 123,450. 450. Okay, that's going to cancel us out of our trade. All right, let's get rid of these guys. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is on the USD CAD, I am going to place, because it can hang out in central pivot, and then as soon as it makes a go at the first one, we have to have an alert to cancel the other one. So the first one's going to be at 31109. And the other one, so actually this one is going to need a stop. It's going to be 31331. And I'm going to place my alert just below, so that way I know if we're getting close to it. Right, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. Because remember what happened last week on the euro yen, I missed that trade because I heard the alert but I didn't have my order placed. we're going to place this one. Let's see here. What's my spread? It's a tight range. Spread is 3. All right. Let's go here. 30675. The stop. Uh, 30435. And then again, same thing with the alert. Okay. So once I make a go for one of these, I remove the other one. All right, that one is the USD CAD. Now let's go ahead and move into do the same exact. I'm going to do the exact same thing here for the Euro CAD, and I'll pause it so I don't waste your time. All right, there we go. We got them all set up. The thing I like about these alerts, and the reason why I have all these small trade windows up here is because if I just place an alert here on the MT4, which is the middle charting package, I only get those 3 or 4 reoccurring alerts with a chime or a custom alert, you know, with your voice or whatnot. But with the charting package that comes with forex.com, if you have one of these red alerts in here, not only does it give you a real loud sounding alert, voice alert, but it also sends you an email to your phone as well. So that's something I like. Okay, so it is 5:22 p.m. on Sunday afternoon my time, which is 2 hours and 22 minutes into the new session. I am getting an alert on the AUD JPY. Looks like we may be heading right through the central pivot, which would invalidate my trade setup. I'm going to give it a few minutes, and we'll go ahead and zoom in on this here real quick. Take a look. Yeah, as you can see, it's really close to breaking that central pivot. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, so let me go ahead and remove my pending orders. Okay, there goes my pending orders. Okay, so I had to turn off my computer due to some programs and restart it. So there's a new recording. I had to do a few things off the recording. I did get a trigger for my USD CAD to remove my short position that was sitting at M3. So we're real close right now to the long position that's sitting at M2, and I moved down my my alert to pivot point, to central pivot point, and that's the only update I have for now. It is 6:26 p.m. Sunday afternoon. Okay, it is 1:09 a.m. and I am getting an alert here for the EuroCAD. We are coming down to the entry zone, so I will be removing my pending orders for the sell.
Alert, alert, alert.
I still have to put in my alert for the pivot. Five 5-2-3-7. All right, so it's 1:37 a.m. with a coffee in my left hand. Waking up now, finally. You can probably hear the change in my voice, but let's go ahead and take a look at this here. I have a trade set up. All right, got my setup right in here, and here's my pivot zone box. I'm going to set my alert. It's going to be a day trade. All right, that's what we're looking for. On the CAD, let's go ahead and move this on over. This box needs to be tested and then breached during the London or the New York session. Just taking a look at everything for the first time right now. Okay, same thing with the euro. So let me go ahead and erase these other non-setups. These are last week. Alright, we will need price to come into the box and back up through. Top of central pivot, retest and gone. We'll keep an eye on that as well. So, these are the developing setups at the moment. Also, I just want to give the updates. I have the EuroCAD and the USD CAD entered on the Four Horsemen. I still have pending the Euro Yen. Take a look here at the USD index. This is my daily chart. We are bouncing off of this resistance, heading down to a support level where we're currently at. One more support level before new lows.
Trade alert.
Okay, I'm getting a day trade alert on the Euro Yen. We'll go ahead and
Day trade alert. Day trade alert.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and watch that because we're going to need it for it to come up above the central pivot and then bounce off of it. Wow, look at the pound yen and the pound dollar. Big move. On a quick note, I did place an alert to buy the Euro USD. We are breaking back above during the London session on the Euro USD. Also taking a look here at the CAD yen. This is a breakout during the London session. It started right here in the beginning of London. So I will be placing an alert to buy. If I wasn't here, it would be a pending order. But since I'm here, it's going to be an alert. Just going to go ahead and mark out tomorrow's trade setup for the pound yen. It's going to be coming through the central pivot. This was it right here. Tomorrow's trade setup for the Australian yen. Never got anything on the pound dollar. Australian US dollar trade setup right here. Beautiful. Those are all tomorrow trade setups. All right, it's 2:45 a.m. An hour and 45 minutes into the London session. I did get a 15-minute candle close. This would create a space and gap here on the euro yen. I am going to place a alert to buy. We'll keep you updated. Let's take a look real quick at the Four Horsemen. Oh wow, came really close to stopping me out. The stop zone that I have with the Fibonacci modification that I have is been back tested, so it hopefully that one works out, because I mean it came like within a fraction of a pip of stopping me out. So if it reverses from here and continues up, that would be great back testing. We're in profit, you know, pretty much break even. But slightly in profit on the Euro CAD at the moment. Once the Euro Yen breaks above the central pivot, that will invalidate my pending order and I'll take it off. Okay, so all eyes on the day trading. I'll keep you updated. Alright, I've been getting these day trade alerts here for the Euro Yen.
Day trade alert. Day trade alert.
Really close to my entry.
Day trade alert. Day trade alert.
Alright, and I just took it. So my stop is going to be below the S1. And my take profit is going to be, go ahead and measure this out. Probably not enough. 43, my average win is 96. It's going to be an R3. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and record that down in my book.
Alert.
Alright, so looks like the Euro CAD is getting really close to breaking its central pivot. And we may be taking a stop here on the USD CAD. Euro Yen is getting really close to its central pivot.
Four Horsemen alert. EuroCAD.
Alright, let's go ahead and set our targets for the Euro CAD. 55488. Five 55488, and this is going to be a third take profit. What I need to do now is raise my stop loss to just below the swing low. That's removing some risk, and I will need to place a alert as well. If price hits my stop, I need to know, so that way I can take my pending orders for target off. Okay. One thing I need to do also is make my stop an associated stop. So I will right click in the stop for here. I'll drag this on over here.
4 Horsemen Alert EuroCAD.
Okay, so I'm going to right click in here and I'm going to add my stop. And my stop is currently at 54806. Okay, and I'm going to remove this stop here. So this is my associated stop. You can see it in this column right here now. Okay, we'll place our other pending orders. In fact, let me go ahead and readjust this whole screen here. I'm going to pause it. Okay, 55786 is my next level. And with this one, I need to also place an alert. So that way, if price does come up here, I get to have the luxury of moving my stop to break even. Right in this zone right here. And then for my final take profit, it's going to be 56094. And I do notice that my take profit 56094. Yeah, I need to adjust this to 1200 units. It went back to 36. We don't want that. Okay, so always double check these. So this take profit needs to be a third, which is 1200 units. And there we go.
4 Horsemen Alert EuroCAD. Four Horsemen Alert EuroCAD. Four Horsemen Alert EuroCAD.
There we go. All right, and we'll keep you updated, as always. Looks like our Euro Yen is wanting to make some new highs. Once we get up in here, I'm going to move my stop up to just below this swing point right here. Furthermore, on another note, the Euro USD has reached its daily take profit zone. I am going to move my alert down to the midpoint between the M2 and the pivot on the day, and that would be my notice to take along, because it won't be at the central pivot anymore. Alright, a little bit of an update here. I am going to be moving up my stop to just below my swing point on the Euro Yen. It is 4:12 a.m. 3 hours and 12 minutes into the London session. Alright, getting an alert here on the Euro Yen. Looks like price is peaking above the central pivot. I'm gonna get a little bit more of a wick, and I'll remove my entry for the Euro Yen. Alright, there we go. We'll go ahead and remove my entry on the Euro Yen. Price is getting really close to stopping me out on the USD CAD. Okay, getting a day trade alert here
Day
on the
trade
CAD
alert.
yen.
Day trade alert.
And we're just waiting for central pivot. Okay, looks like the CAD yen is finally coming down to my entry zone. Maybe a couple more ticks. And we will be there. Get my finger on the trigger.
Day trade alert. Day.
Okay, there we go. Let me go ahead and move into my full pivots white so that way I can choose my stop and take profit. Alright, my stop. And my take profit, let's see here. This will be 27 now. My average win is 85. That's only 40. Hopefully it doesn't hit my take profit today and I get a new take profit range, which is much higher for tomorrow. One way I can tell is that when the spread is really big, that price hasn't moved much within this chart period right here. That way all these moves right here are expanded and makes the spreads look larger. So that's where we're at there.
Day trade alert. Day trade alert.
I'll go ahead and remove that now. Don't need it anymore. Let's go ahead and take a look at the four horsemen. Alright, looks like we're coming up to a first profit target on the Euro CAD. And sitting about pretty close to break even on the USD CAD. These pivot zones here are extremely small. The same here with the Euro CAD. Alright, so it is 8:02 a.m., 2 hours into the London session. In fact, I got a day trade alert here on the Euro USD. Let's go ahead and lots of movement right now. Take it into the daytime pivots or
day trade alert.
Let's get rid of that.
Day trade alert.
Okay. Well, we have the luxury of getting really low on this one. And let's see here. We'll take it up to M5, which is the weekly. Average, okay. And let's see here. What else do we have? All right. Here shortly I'll be able to move up my stop on the CAD yen, but not just yet. The Euro CAD came all the way back. And now the USD CAD is making a go for central pivot. So we'll keep an eye on those. I'm going to go ahead and record this in my book for now. Alright, so I am getting an alert here On the USD CAD, I cannot move my stop because it is just right underneath price action. But what I can do is place my pending orders for take profit. So first off, what I need to do is I need to change my stop to an associated stop. 304.35. My alert for my stop. My first target's going to be 31115. This is going to be for 1,200 units. And the next one, $31386. And the magic behind this one is once we get into this zoning here, I'll be able to move my stop to break even. So I'll set an alert for that. And my final take profit will be right up here at 31632. Okay, that's it for now. Alright, and almost immediately does the Euro USD take out my stop. But no need to worry, my stop was very tight. We will go ahead and update my day trading. $2207. Waiting for that drawdown on the day trade to be over. Still sitting here with 7 open trades. Yeah, that's the classic take out the high, take out the low. whenever you're in a range bound market. Take out the high, take out the low. Do want to update my my no longer a setup. Go ahead and remove that. Remove all my setups here. No longer a setup over here. Price did come down to the weekly M2 Euro USD. That would have to hold to be a new setup. Same thing with the Australian yen. Okay, I got the alert on the, wow, this has only been in the past 20 minutes. It's 8:20 a.m. It took me out of my EuroCAD. That's how fast the market can change. Let's go ahead and remove all my pending targets. It's 423 EuroCAD. Not a big stop out at all. Small stop. All right, so that is going to be for the 22nd. Yeah, look at that Euro USD. They were just sitting, waiting. As soon as the profits were taken right in here, sold. Euro's just cranking. Same thing with the Australian. And I am going to be moving my stop since we're getting into the red zone here on the CAD yen. Just reduce a little bit of risk. There we go. You can really see that move here on the dark charts, that waterfall. Just want to bring you another update. Look at this. I got to find out if this is technical or if there's something else behind it, like lockdowns or something to do with COVID. I have my squawk box turned off because it was just getting in the way of everything. Getting a bigger perspective here. On the 4-hour chart, it's really not that big of a move. It was probably because we're just in such a tight range right inside here, and this is the take profit zone for the Euro USD. Take profit zone. So for the month. Also for the Australian, take profit zone for the month. Getting a little bit of bounce off of daily central pivot for the Euro Yen. We'll see where that goes. CAD's looking healthy. All right, took the first profit taken zone on the USD CAD. Go ahead and mark that one out. It's not going to be a lot, believe me. Reason why it's not a lot is because the pivot zone is really small. We had a lot of range last week, real tight market, which caused these pivots to be really small. So each zone is a short distance. Probably more something like that. If this is a normal range, that's the tiny range. All right, it is now 10 a.m. on the 23rd of November, Monday. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here and immediately start a new one. So tune in for the next one. We'll take a look around real quick before I take off. All right, so the USD CAD is still within the zone. We need a break higher to start taking some profits. Let's see here. Take a look at my floating. Just a few trades open right now. Not much. A little bit of profit, not much. We'll see you in the next one.